everybody? Welcome to my channel. Aimee.The.Infamous here. I'm not putting my face in it today, and this is not a live. I wanted to see how my memory would do doing an actual recording. I got 4 piles for you today. The topic is, what do you need to know right now? I'll show you each pile one by one, and then I'll show you them all together. But first, if you want to donate to the channel, I'm going to post my Cash App down below. Also for my class, let me know which one you want to donate for. My class is really soon. I'm going to be going on live on TikTok and showing you guys what I learned with my teacher. And if you're new to pick a card readings, just choose the pile or piles you're most drawn to. Do keep in mind it's a general reading, but if you want a personal, the information to book with me is in my description box below and the email. Just send me an email, hit me up on Facebook, whatever. So let me show you each pile. This is pile 1. All right, my spirit guides really got me with pile 2 because I don't know how to say it. It's caribou or something. But if you're drawn to this picture, this animal, then this is your pile. Pile 3 is the monkey. If you're drawn to pile 3, this is your pile. Pile 4 is the crow. If you're drawn to the crow animal, this is your pile. Here they are all together. If you need more time, just pause it. Choose the pile or piles you're most drawn to. I don't recommend picking more than 2, just to keep it more accurate. Okay, we're gonna start with pile 1. Keep in mind, I do not read the usual typical way. I use a lot of my intuition when I pull my cards. Okay, I understand some of you read the traditional way. However, that's not usually how I read, so just letting you know. I'm not gonna read the whole thing to you, but I did want to show you the symbolization of the tiger because the prop is a part of the reading. So primal power, creation, sexuality, and perception. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some cards. Yeah, so that's the first card I pulled. I'm trying not to get much of the shuffling since I want to make sure I have enough memory in my phone to get this whole reading. But I'm kind of seeing this. I'll pull some other cards first. Oh, there's the next card. Let me put it down. I have the camera situated like really weird, so I gotta keep like stopping the videos and putting it, but I'll show you what I got. So here's the next card. Pulling one more. Okay, so pile 1, what do you need to know? I'm really getting that your child self wants to express itself in a certain way. I feel like there's something that could have drove you crazy over here. Okay, you could have had a really controlling parent. Some of you could have even had an abusive parent, if not physically, at least emotionally here. Maybe emotionally with words. So you felt like you couldn't express yourself in a certain way, and I feel like you just have all this anger kind of built up within you, just waiting to come out since, you know, this young age over here on card number 3. And let me just see what the symbolization of this was again. Perception. Their tigers were killed only in self-defense, out of fear of inspiring the collective hostility of other tigers. So you make such a big influence that I feel like it scares other people. Like you can influence a whole group of people, pile 1. And if you haven't seen that, I think it's time to wake up to the fact that you can do that, and maybe this is why you were bullied, because I'm getting like you could have been bullied, okay, at some point in your lives, high school, middle school, whatever, maybe even bullied by your own parents, could even be both. But what else am I getting? You have really good judgment is also what this is saying, because maybe you guys were figuring things out at a young age, but I feel like a lot of you have PTSD that you really should get under control, that you may not have seen a doctor for. Okay, so it could even be social anxiety. Okay, let me see what else I get. I'm gonna pull more cards. So the next messages that I'm getting too is like you guys could still be in survival mode. You could have taken care of yourselves at a really young age, and now you'd rather do things by yourself. But you can't forever only want to do things by yourself. It's good to have people to help you. You shouldn't have to do it by yourself. It's just you are needing the right people to come along and help you, and not ones that will throw it in your face, not ones that are energy vampires and just draining you. So the channeled song coming through right now is that, I think it's Skrillex. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. So some of you you don't want to come off bitchy or like an asshole, but you might need to in some areas and need to slow it down in other areas of where you could have this, I don't really want to say attitude, that's not the right word, but maybe certain things you could take personal that shouldn't be taken personal, and then there's other things that you should take personal that you're not taking personal, is also what I'm getting. So it's like I'm seeing these next cards. Again, I read intuitively, but I kind of see this as you planting seeds to your happiness. And if you're not, like, this is a sign to act on these ideas that you've been getting. I think that it's a really good idea for you to go get downloads in the sun. Go hang out in the sun for a day, have a beach day, have a whatever day in the sun. So you get your best ideas. And then plant these seeds that you get from going in the sun. Wow, there's a fly right there. Did you see that? So also don't tell people about these downloads that you get, because on this first card here, I kind of see that as, in that first card right there, I kind of see that as people wanting to kind of vacuum up your seeds that you're planting. They just want to take your ideas, or they just want to drain the life force energy out of it, drain the passion out of these ideas. So don't tell people, just kind of act on them in secrecy, okay? Bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck, this is what we had. So I think this is once and for all kind of defeating this self-doubt in your head that you have, why you can't leave someone, of why you can't leave a situation, a job, why you have to stay stuck in that situation. Could even be a toxic family, could be a toxic friendship, could even be your own doubts that's toxic that you're finally kind of coming to terms with and taking the courage to defeat. So it's time to take that leap and defeat it. Okay, it's not going to be easy, and I think you're kind of stuck on deciding if you should leave a person or a situation, maybe even your house, your parents' house, taking a move for some of you. And I feel like the answer is yes. You have some type of fear around taking some type of leap of faith towards your happiness. Maybe you feel guilty. There could be a sense of feeling guilty to leave your parents or to leave this job or to leave this person. And it's an illusion. It's not real. 222, when I said that, you need to get out of your head. These people are placing fears on you and projecting all types of things on you that don't need to be here. Let's pull some oracle messages. So these are the two cards that came out. So I mean, really, they're just saying to trust yourself and to not let other people get in your ear. Really try to avoid telling people, like I said, if you can. It's time to put you first, take care of yourself, and be selfish. Stop helping all these people. I know you have a very motherly, empathic energy, but you need to put that for yourself right now. You can't fully help people to your full potential if you're not helping yourself. So it's time to take that leap of faith. Take care of yourself. This leap of faith is going to take care of you. Stop taking care of all these other people. Stop taking care of all these family members that aren't helping you. This boyfriend, this girlfriend, this husband, this wife that's not taking care of you emotionally or physically or financially, whatever it is. Just feel like you've been doing way too much for other people. Now you have to give this to yourself, because these people are draining you and getting you in bad situations, because now you're taking on their karma. And this is not, something you should be doing. So the channeled message that I got is that it's working out to get out of your head. So you could be worrying a lot about how things are going to play out. And it's going to play out. You just got to stop overthinking it and let things happen. Surrender a little bit more. And, you know, some of this is other people getting in your head, putting their worries onto you. I'm going to pull one more and then I'm going to leave it here. I also want to mention that if you do have kids, they need a happy parent, okay? So that's why this is important for you to take care of yourself first sometimes too, so that you can parent and be the best parent that you can be. I also want to mention that if you do have kids, they need a happy parent, okay? So that's why this is important for you to take care of yourself first sometimes too, so that you can parent and be the best parent that you can be. It's telling me again that you have karmics in your life, you have ops in your life, and then this is why you're not able to manifest as quickly as you would without them. You're taking on some of these people's karma. You need to let them go. I don't care if they're family, friends. They're not meant to be in your life. So I'm gonna leave that here for you, Pile 1. I'm sure you know what to do next. Follow your intuition. Pile 2. Welcome, Pile 2. So let's go ahead and see what cards I get. Keep in mind, I do read intuitively, not your normal traditional way, and that's okay. Okay, immediately, Pile 2, I'm kind of getting that. I literally kept hearing beggars can't be choosers, and I had to look up what that meant. And this is like, you don't have many options, and you're asking people for help, or maybe getting advice from people, and it's like you're getting upset at the advice that they're giving you, and they're trying to help you. You gotta take what you can get if there's not many options for you, as far as what you want to do next. It could even be you watching all these tarot readings, or literally asking for advice, asking God for advice, whoever you're asking for advice. And it's like you're getting the answers, and then you're like, no, I can't do that. And it's like you don't have many options, so you gotta kind of work with what you got here and not turn down the little ones, these little offers, because these little offers are the steps, is what I'm getting. They're the steps to the bigger levels, okay? And then you'll have more help, but you got to take the little ones first, is kind of what I'm saying. And I'm sorry if that offends you in any way. This is just how people in your life could be feeling right now, like they're trying to help you and like you're not really wanting to help or trying to hear them out, or you could even be snippy with them a little bit. Like they're trying to help you and you're like, no, I'm tired of people saying that. And it's like, they're trying to help you though. They're not in your shoes, and you have to understand that. You know, it's not their problems to take on all the time. I'm sorry, some of you are gonna click out of this video, and maybe this isn't, and maybe this is someone doing that to you, okay? This can always be flipped. Someone could be doing that to you. And if you're the one doing this, I feel like you kind of need to just acknowledge that, be a little bit more grateful with what people offer you. Like, this could even be like not happy with, you know, money someone's lending you, like, oh, I should have got more, or a trip someone plans out for you, oh, I should have went to a better trip, something like that. Like, just being grateful for smaller things in life too, because this could be a lesson for you. Or if this isn't you, this is someone in your life, and this person in your life that's doing this, eventually you're going to get burnt out of trying to help them and them just not being grateful, okay? So take which one is yours, all right? It doesn't have to be you. It could be someone in your life. Hearing that, this could also go both ways. This could be someone doing this to you, and you're doing this to someone, maybe without realizing it. Anyways, I'm gonna pull more cards. Now I keep hearing the truth hurts. I'm looking at this snake here, and I'm sorry guys, like, don't shoot the messenger. And this is just like your guide's got a mouthful to say about either you or someone in your life, okay? You'll know if it's you or someone else, or if it's both a little bit. But it's like people are trying to give you wisdom. They're trying to be real with you and tell you your options, and you're like, no, just throwing it out. And this could even be the universe, your spirit guides too. And it's like, you gotta not help people so much, and even rely on people so much. This is like, you know, you kind of got to save yourself type of energy, or this person has to save themselves, and you got to stop saving people. because you're just hurting yourself. So there's a lot you need to release and let go of, old ways of thinking that are not serving you. Honestly, here it's like you're not even with the cat there on the bottom. I'm sorry, like, it's freaking so rude. Don't shoot me. Don't. This isn't my fault. This is just what I'm getting. Like I said, this could be someone in your life not harnessing their power. You have the power to manifest. Look at this cat. Extremely mystical, extremely protected, but you're not using it. You're not using the gifts that you were born with, or this person in your life is not using the gifts that they were born with to get them out of certain situations. And maybe, you know, it's because you're trying to get other people out of situations, and it's like, just save yourself and your kids. Don't try to save anyone else. If you have kids, you know. Stop trying to take all these people with you, because you're just hurting yourself. And I think that if, you know, you keep trying to take these people with you or help these people, you might, you know, learn the hard way. And I'm sorry that sucks to say that, but that's what I'm getting here. And I feel like you guys need to do a lot more grounding and spending more time in nature in general. Because like in this card right here, look at that storm in the back. It's like forming. That's what's gonna happen if you don't release these people, because you're gonna have eventually resentment for these people that you're trying to help, and then you'll end up hating them. So it's only gonna get worse. I'm sorry to say that, but let me see what else I get, because we're gonna get advice. It's not always gonna be your spirit guides yelling at you. Okay, I promise. Okay, this is what I got. I feel like these people are literally blocking your finances, draining your finances, as well as your spiritual energy and your spiritual light. Do you see that light back there? You need to use the ideas that you have been gifted with, these ideas that your spirit guides are trying to give you, and like even through messengers, and get away from these freaking people. You need to put your wall up, okay? Otherwise, you're going to get sick mentally. You probably already are starting to get sick mentally, or feeling burnt out, mentally exhausted, and that's because you need to put your wall up. I'm sorry, stop helping these people. Look, they're literally freaking draining you, and they're making you go mad, they're making you go crazy. But this is a lesson that you may have to learn, to stop helping people. Save yourself and stop trying to save people, because they're just gonna hurt you in the end. Like, these very same people, what I'm hearing, which are trying to help, are going to end up stabbing you in the back. Okay, so be careful. Be careful, Pile 2. This is really what you need to know right now. Be careful with these people that you're trying to help. Yeah, I'm getting that literally all this is a lesson for you, to learn self-love and give yourself that love and comfort that you've been trying to give other people. And you're going to need to bring that she-wolf out, that he-wolf out, and kind of put boundaries down with people and be that alpha. You might need to spend a lot more time alone. A lot of time alone. Actually, probably all your time alone, unless it's with your kids. And then after you learn that lesson of self-love here and put these boundaries up with these people, you're going to enjoy growth and reap rewards extremely quick. Your abundance couldn't come in because of these karmic family members, these karmic partners, these karmic friends, these karmic jobs, which you are holding on to for dear life and trying to take with you into your new reality. They cannot go into your new reality. I know it probably hurts you. It's gonna hurt you. But they can't go where you're going, okay? So let me pull some channeled messages before I end this reading for you, Pile 2. Literally, this is basically going on with it. Like, you're overthinking. Like, you feel like you owe them some type of loyalty because they're your family, or because they're your partner, or because they did this, that, and that for you, but you didn't see what all they took from you. They took a lot more than they gave. I promise you that. And you gave a lot more than they gave. Okay? And these people's true colors are going to show eventually. And you might have to learn the hard way. Okay? If you guys keep overthinking this and not trusting your intuition on who to let go of. You guys are in denial. You keep thinking that these people won't bite the same hand that fed them, and that's not true. Okay? I love you guys. You deserve much better than this situation that you've been putting up with, whatever it is. I love you guys. Please don't hate me for this message. Sometimes the truth, it's got to be said. It's got to be said bluntly. I love you guys. Pile 3, those of you that chose pile 3, the monkey, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you for being here. So let's see the symbolization of the monkey. I honestly forgot to do this for the last pile, but that's okay. And I don't know what's on the card. I think that's an herb. Anyways, Symbolization, agility, courage, and spirit. If you want to read it, just pause it. I'm probably not going to read it. So I know this is going to sound crazy, but you're not what you seem, all right? What I'm about to say is going to sound crazy. You might look innocent, people might overlook you, but you can literally defeat demons. Not even just demons. You can defeat any type of spiritual thing that most people would be afraid of. You can defeat this. You have the power to do that. You can trick the trickster. I don't know. It's the power in your voice. You guys have a lot of mystical powers that you may not have even tapped into, Power 3. So again, I just want to let you guys know I do read intuitively. I don't really read the meaning of the cards, maybe sometimes, but I'm not really a traditional person, so I don't read traditionally. But what I'm getting intuitively from these cards, okay, I feel like you guys are leading, it's like you're leading the blind. You're leading the people that are self-destructive, that destruct things. It's like you're leading people out of being lost. You're leading people out of self-destruction, okay? It's like maybe you're leading them by showing them the way through example, okay? It's like all these people you're giving knowledge to, and it's just by you being you, okay? Look, you are the sun. You are the light. Dude, you guys are like giving me shaman vibes. You guys are giving me Jesus vibes, Yeshua. I think that a lot of ancient beings are working with you at this time, and you're very connected to Earth at this time too. I really feel like you guys are my leaders, my shamans, my healers, but you don't waste your time to heal them. It's like you heal yourself, and who wants to come comes. Oh, I hear that door. Hold on. Some of you might really heal through your voice, and my daughter's making a really loud noise as I said that. I think that you guys really heal through your voice. Some of you, it could be through music, something creative that you do, okay? You either talk creatively, you might write creatively, you could have the talent of drawing creatively, but whatever you do, it heals people on a spiritual level, okay? And this is what you're leading towards. And it's like, look, there's a person back here that's really injured. They needed your words, they needed your music, they needed your art. They needed what you had to offer, what you have to offer. I really don't think you see how many people's eyes are on you. How many people are watching you right now, looking up to you. Yeah, maybe some hater too. Who cares? Fuck the haters. All these people looking up to you, and you don't even realize the impact that you have. You have a huge impact, Power 3, on people. I don't know why you're so in your head. You might have a lot of childhood trauma, but you know what? You need to put it in more of your art. Put it in more of your storytelling. Whatever you do, you know you have talent. Some of you are comedians. Whatever you're good at, you have a natural influence on people, and you really need to know this right now, because this is what it's like to change the world. Is exactly what you're doing. Let me pull some oracle messages and see what I get really quick too. I'm also seeing this as like you guys are in the in-between, and I think a lot of times it's overwhelming for you to be so empathic with this card right here. It's like you pick up other people's traumas and you don't know how to handle it. So you could be suffering from what you think is psychic attacks, but really you just need some control over your solar plexus and your power source. You might need to balance some chakras right now, okay? But if you're not putting yourself out there, this is your sign to put yourself out there, okay? And if you are putting yourself out there, there's still parts of yourself that you're hiding. So you need to show the real you, the vulnerable you, the funny you, the crazy you, the all of you. And the moon is at the bottom of the deck. So you haven't even discovered all of your talents. But also, you don't even know what's coming for you because of this impact that you have on the world. I feel like some really important people are watching you that you don't even know, okay? I meant to only pull 3, but 4 wanted to come out for you. So there's a lot of green here, guys. Your heart chakra is probably really healing right now. It's in the process of healing, and I think it's doing really good. It's really starting to open up. So you're being called to stay rooted and stay grounded, to get your grounding on, okay? Because these rewards are coming in for you. You don't see it because it's a surprise, but they're coming in for you. So stay grounded so that they can ground themselves for you. You can bring these manifestations to you and ground them in. Over here, it's like you're letting other people drop their shields because you're leading the way. But this is also, you may not feel protected. And honestly, you're not feeling protected because you're not recharging. Your recharging as an empath, as a healer. If you're just saving people on the go all the time, and just on the go all the time working, you're not having time to recharge, okay? So then it's like you're attacking yourself in a sense. 111 as I said that. So it's time to start resting more, meditating more, working with herbs would really benefit you right now. But some of you might want to get into Reiki or something like that. You guys have really healing hands. But I'm also getting it's time to drop your protection. Like, you could feel really guarded from people. You're about to start meeting your real soul family. People that you don't have to feel guarded from. So you can let that guard down. It's going to come after a time of you recharging. Okay, you need to rest first. It's like you guys are overworking. Overworking on trying to get these fruits to grow. Okay, but little do you know, if you stop working in the field so much, this is the analogy I'm getting. If you stop working in the field so much and take some time to break, by the time you get up from your break, the fruits are going to be there. The fruits from your labor that you did days ago are going to be there. That's like the analogy I got. I don't know. Let me pull some channeled messages. So this is the message I got for you. Some of you are really good at some type of craft or hobby. Some of you, it might be gardening. Gardening, you could really benefit right now, just spending time in the garden by plants. But I feel like you could be feeling overwhelmed, like a lot is going on, even if a lot is not going on, because you need rest. And also, it says no one said it would be easy. It's not going to be easy, the path that you're on, because you're carving a path for other people, okay? But if anyone could do it, it's you, pile 3, and you're halfway there. You still might have a lot of work to do, but you're halfway there, okay? And if, like I said, if anyone could do it, it's you. If anyone could break these curses, it's you. If anyone could pave this path for other people, it's you. Like, and this is what I'm getting. It's like saying tarot. Some of you might be tarot readers, or you're musicians, you're artists. You do something for entertainment. You're an entertainer. Maybe you're a comedian, but you heal through your entertainment. Okay? And I think you need to stop lying to yourself about the effect that you have on other people. Okay? Whatever lies you're telling yourself, just get it out of your head. You guys are on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Just honestly, just rest more. Give yourself breaks. You can't help people to your full potential unless you're resting. So I'm gonna leave this here, pile 3. Thank you for joining me. Those of you that chose pile 4 with the crow, let's see what this reading has for you. What do you need to know right now? Let's see the symbolization of the crow. I'm not gonna read this whole paragraph because that's a lot, but renewal, transformation, magic, and abundance. If you want to read it, just pause it. So this also means like a lot of magic. Black, I always think of protection, but warnings too. Birds can give you warnings, okay? Abundance, and also transformation. So this is like the phoenix rising from the ashes for you, pile 4. This is what you're about to do. It's giving me very much Scorpio energy. You don't have to be a Scorpio, but I'm saying like the transformational energy. Honestly, this is really giving me vibes like some of you could be going through a spiritual awakening. This could be your first, or this could be another spiritual awakening you're going through. Maybe you already went through one and you're going through another. And it might seem dark right now, or you could have just came from a dark time, but you're about to rise, man. You're about to really rise. This is making me think that you guys are having a lot of spiritual knowledge right now. So much knowledge that it could be driving you crazy a little bit, or at times it could drive you crazy. So interesting, that freaking song's coming through. I don't even know who sings it, but it's like, the tide is high, but I'm moving on. I'm gonna be your number one. I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. Oh no. Okay, so honestly, I feel like you might go through things to motivate you. I think certain situations really motivate you. And I'm hearing, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. So yeah, I honestly feel like after breakups happen for you, you glow up. Or you lose a job, you glow up. Like every time something bad happens for you, you glow up. Maybe you need to be reminded of this right now for whatever reason. And to kind of just surrender and go with the flow and know that you're about to be on a level up, okay? So I'm kind of seeing this as like your lower self, then that's like your higher self, but not your highest self, and then this one right here is like your highest self, okay? Like you're in the middle of working on getting to that, and like you're way further than you've been. And I'm hearing this song by Aimee, The Worst. So you've been through worse than this. You really have, and you got yourself out of it. So this is honestly just getting you closer and closer to your throne. Like, you might need to unleash the beast. You might need to, like all these people, I feel like, I don't know, maybe you were going through an awakening or people were just attacking you. This could have been psychic attacks, you guys. Like spiritually psychic attacks that you were literally fighting off, okay? And honestly, all these psychic attacks people sent you, it just made you work harder. It made you go harder. It made you stronger. Okay, so I'm getting what's gonna help you get to this next level. It's like you're in between levels right now. Is going back and talking to your child self. Talking to your child self, giving your child self, your lower self, some advice. And then talking to your higher self too. It's like time traveling and helping yourself out. That's what I'm hearing you should do right now to help you get to this new beginning, to get past this level, to get on to this new level. But I'm also hearing transition. So yeah, you guys are literally transitioning. Some of you are in the transition phase of getting a new career, transition phase of changing your life path. Not saying that the life path you were on before was wrong, but sometimes we complete a path and now it's time for a new path. Like, you're supposed to be an artist at one point and now you're supposed to be a musician. That's fine. You can have more than one life purpose, and I think that that's you guys for this pile. So yeah, you guys are literally in the process of a glow up. With that shed old skin, you guys are shedding an old layer of yourself and glowing up again. You're about to go through a glow up. Seriously, it's happening internally and then externally. So I wouldn't be surprised if you go through like a makeover, you want to change your hair within the next couple of weeks or months, or you've already been thinking about it. And then it's saying to trust yourself. Your heart knows what it wants. The heart wants what it wants. It's not a particular person. It's just like, it could be about your dreams. You know what you want in life, okay? And then over here, trust in your talents and changing times. So your talents are what's going to help you get through this transition. You guys have a lot of talents. Like I said, multifaceted. You have a lot of purposes and you don't have just one. So your talents is what's going to be your next path. Like, you use one talent, okay, now time to use the next talent, and it's going to pay off. I don't know if that made sense, but let me pull some channel messages. So I just want to say, like, this really looks like you're jumping through portals right there. So I really do feel like you guys are literally jumping through portals in your sleep and like just waking up in different versions of yourself all the time. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys chose another pile. If you were thinking about another pile, go watch it, because you guys might have talents with your voice. You can heal people with your voice, whether it's singing, talking, whatever. One of your talents is your voice. And it says heal family issues. So there could be some family trauma that you have that you may need to go within and work on, or, you know, time travel to give yourself advice on. Maybe 12-year-old you was having some family issues or something like that, and it's time to go back and heal that. So this you might need to remind yourself that you can do anything. Work on that solar plexus. Yeah, you guys definitely could have came from another pile, but some of you might get a new car, okay, if you're looking for a car, but I'm not more so seeing that. I mean, that could be for some of you. I'm more so seeing it as your vessel. You know how you have dreams about cars? It's talking about your body, like your actual human vessel. This is what I'm seeing. Like, you guys are going to go through a makeover. Like, seriously. You're going to look like a whole new person, act like a whole new person, be a whole new person. As I said, it says new life. And the next one says, I'm happy with you. So being happy in the here and now, in this transition, I know it's going to be hard, but just trying to stay in the moment and be happy in the here and now is what's going to get you to this next transition of your life, this next phase. And even then you'll be happy. And you're not going to be happy all the time. Like, fill out your emotions when you need to, but just try not to be too much in the future or the past. Like, that's why you need to go in the past, because there's something from your past still affecting you subconsciously. So yeah, you guys need to know that you are on the right path, even though you're in this transition phase and you might feel weird because it feels uncomfortable a little bit. You guys still are on the right path. And it says dancer. So dancing might help you guys right now to connect with your guides and to just relieve any stress that you have and to keep you in the here and now. So I'm gonna leave this here for you guys, Power 4. Let me know how you guys like this reading. I appreciate you all for joining. If you want to book a personal, just email me and be in the description box below. Bye.